So I've just had the confirmation through for a massive show with Billy Gillies in Scotland, Glasgow, fully sold out already. I knew I was doing this gig, but we was waiting for the confirmation details, and I've just found out I'm playing right before the main man Billy at the show, so it's going to be absolutely huge. So I thought I'd vlog the build up to a show so you get to all see the ins and outs of the preparations for a big show. Hope you like this one. I'm at home now, just making a chili con carne. And we're meant to be posting the event, I thought was around 6 o'clock, the Billy Gillies show. Absolutely well buzzing for this, but anxious at the same time. Like, you always want to get the announcement out, see the reaction, and then obviously let everyone know that you're coming to their city, and then you can sort of gauge what sort of stuff people are looking for. Like, you already know what sort of things they're looking for anyway, that's why you get booked for the events, but you always want to see what the reaction is from the people who are going to be going to the event. And see what sort of things they're looking forward to hearing, and then you can gauge what sort of direction you can take the set in as well then, even before you get there. And when you get there, obviously you feel the atmosphere and you can judge it better then. So just waiting to put this announcement on, shouldn't be long, and yeah, let's do this. So what a day today as well. Look at that sky. I've seen that sort of the sky for it feels like a lifetime. But yeah, absolutely buzzing. Event went out last night, announcement went really well. I can't wait for this now. Glasgow Friday night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to the studio. I've got a lot of tracks that I've made over these past 3 months. I mean, a serious amount, and I want to put on the best show I possibly can for you guys up in Scotland. And also I've been invited by Billy and stuff to play, so I want to make sure I smash it for Billy and the team at Colours. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. When I head to the studio, I might even try and squeeze a little edit in for this weekend just to make it that little bit extra special. But yeah, buzzing now. It's all announced, all systems go. It's the day before Scotland show, buzzing for this, but also I've got so many tracks that I want to play, and I just don't know what, like, I just can't really think straight. I also had some like news last night before I went to sleep, and well, it actually stopped me from going to sleep. Something that's happening this year, and it blew my mind. It was something that I never thought would really happen, something that I thought was miles away from my reach, and yeah, and I got an email last night at like 10 to 12 just it blew me away. So then it's sort of like set me off. I woke up mega positive this morning thinking, let's do this, let's smash it this year. But then I need to get my head in the zone for this gig now and just focus on the job in hand, as I want to absolutely kill it. So I spent last night as well, I was creating some new visuals and stuff for this show. So my old visuals I've had for like quite a long time now, so I knew I needed some fresh visuals, as I want it to look next level when I'm on Friday, well tomorrow. I never prepare my sets. Like, a lot of people will ask, like, how do you prepare your sets? But my best advice is just load your USB with loads of tracks. Get some tracks that you know are exclusive, some tracks that no one else is going to play, and then you also want like your own stuff, things that are fresh. I love to mix it up with a few classics or edit a few classics. If you've been booked for a show, you know that you've been booked for a certain style or sound, so you're obviously going to be playing that sound that you're pushing at that time, and obviously people are going to want to hear the stuff that you've already made and that what you've been successful for over the years. So just mix it up, make sure you've got on USB stuff that's old, new and exclusive and fresh, and then when you get there you can sort of judge by what the crowd, or if the crowd are really up for it and they want it absolutely pounding, then you can go to town. Do you know what I mean? But you also want to take into consideration, if you've got fans and stuff, people who have followed you for a long time and they're looking to see you at a show, that they are going to want to hear some of your stuff that you've made in previous years. That's why they follow you, that's why they buzz off your stuff. So always make sure you've got tracks that, in case on the night people say, have you got this? You could be just backstage ready to go on, or just turning up to the club and someone's like, oh, it'll make my night if you play this. And if you've not got it on, you're letting people down, when that's the whole reason they're following you in the first place. So sometimes you obviously, if you've gone in a little different direction like I have over the recent years, some tunes won't fit in your sets, but I always find if you're a good DJ, sometimes you'll find a way to get it in your sets.
You must confess.
That is a fucking unreal tune. And then I've got this one from Rocket Man.
Goes right to left and front to back. One step, two step, do it like that. It goes right to left and front to back. One step, two step, do it like that. Goes right.
Class that. Reminds me of like Tiny Temper, the vocal in that. Pretty cool. Then I've got this one. So like I said, I've got a couple of new ones from myself, which I'm buzzing for. So I've got this one called We Came Alive, which the drop in this I think is mega. Looking forward to testing this out anyway. I'm going to keep putting these tracks together, keep loading up, do a little bit more hunting, and yeah, I'm waiting for some fucking new clothes as well, so I'm going to have to head home, as I need to make sure I look good for tomorrow. 6:30 AM, just got to the studio now, rave day. Turn that alarm on. Fucking not very nice to do in the morning. I'm absolutely buzzing for today. I'm going to get all my stuff together now, pack everything, make sure I've got my set recorder, make sure I've got my headphones, USBs fully loaded, which I did do some preparation for yesterday, so we are cooking on gas. Oh, that's not good. I left the studio door open all night. That's not good. Light the kettle on. Whew. I'm absolutely buzzing, honestly. The excitement, I'm like a kid at Christmas. I popped out of bed at 5 AM this morning. Just jumped out of bed. I'm ready for this. Let's go. I decided I wanted to come out, get a fresh rig out, as I wanted something fresh to wear. So left it right till last minute. Ended up getting some fucking trainers as well. Ready for the gig now. Get home, get ready, and might try and squeeze a little run in, and then head off up to Glasgow. Let's go. Setting off now, ready to hit the road. Let's go. Just stopped off at TB or Tebby. TB, I don't know how it's pronounced, the services. And it's got to be the poshest service station I've ever seen in my life. There's no Tesco meal deals going on here. Some fancy shortbreads and some kombucha, ginger and summit. But yeah, on the way to Scotland now, not long off. Well, just landed now in Glasgow, got to the hotel. It was a decent drive up, loads of tunes and that on the way. Just getting excited. It's a bit of annoying because there was some traffic, you know, when they do like the 50-mile-an-hour speed limit thing, which was sort of annoying, but got here in time. Gonna quickly freshen up and then head straight down to the venue. So yeah, looking forward to it. So right, you know, this is gonna be a lovely. All right, you ready?
Hello. Cheers, thank you. No, I'll be alright, sir. Thank you.
We're back on the road now. We're only, how far do you reckon we're off?
2.5 hours.
Another stop off, this time back at TV. Knacking now, one more coffee and then we're home. Jordan's got a coffee. I'm gonna celebrate with a couple of drinks, but how you feeling, bro?
Tired.
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 I'm tired. Right, man. Do you want to go first? You let people go first. Feeling it now. On the final leg of the journey. You look knackered, bro. Oh, we are tired. Nearly there though. An hour and 15 and then we're home. An hour left. How's it going, bro? Well, we made it home. Not bad. Just about. Not too bad to say. 2 o'clock did we get set off?
Yeah, Billy came off at 2, back to hotel, in car for 2:30.
Couple of service stations tops. Roll on next time.